కనిపిస్తున్నావు నువ్వు.
Isn't available until me?
లైవ్ వెళ్ళింది కదా. ట్రై వన్ మాట.
Live stream isn't available right now.
I said live.
ఇది ఇయ్యాలా మీకు టెస్ట్ చేసుకోవడానికి?
One second. Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Not available.
What do you mean not available? Just one audience here. You go on YouTube app? I am video.
Click చేసాను link. The one which is there. Brindan.
Can you see? Can you see?
గీత ఈ తలం పెట్టుకున్నాము కాలం.
Okay. Thank you guys for joining. And if you are online, just say hi. This is the first time. There could be some glitches. Okay. All right. So today I'm going to teach how we can leverage yoga to drain our own lymphatic system. And the lymphatic system, so let me stand and I want to show you. We have three areas where we have lymph nodes. One at your neck, second at your armpits, and third in your inguinal nodes. Because all these three areas, if we drain by using inversion and few techniques in the yoga, we will be able to drain all the lymphatic system easily. As simple as, let's say you're bending with your legs, with your knees, little bent, and you put your head down and you use your hands to drive further down. All you're doing is you're bringing that entire flow using the gravitation and the body's position to drain those lymphatic systems into the blood so it flushes it out. So that is as simple as we can do it. That's exactly what we're going to do in the next half an hour, how to drain our own lymphatic system in a very simple, subtle way. And the second thing, right after doing that, we're going to do the Neti. So if you have a warm salt water, a small bowl, and a nasal drop, have it handy with a couple of paper towels and a towel where we're going to use once you enhance your lymphatic system activated, and then we're going to use our nasal and airways to cleanse any mucus that is congesting us during the night or even causing allergies. So these two not only improves and boosts your immune power, but also you are going to have an excess of oxygen in your system by these kriyas. We have six swatkarmas, and this is today what I'm going to teach is one of them so that we can leverage the tools that we have right at our own home. So, with no further ado, let's go ahead and start. All right. So, first, I want to make sure I activate the lymph nodes on your neck. Okay. Always remember whether it's your neck or your body, you always inhale when you bend back or take your neck back. Okay, and when you bring your neck forward, you always exhale. The same thing when you're taking your neck to the left, you always exhale. When you bring it to straight, you always inhale. So always remember, you always inhale when you bend back because you're entirely opening up your system to breathe more. And when you're bringing it down, you're squeezing it. So you're using your muscles, your diaphragm to expel the air. So when you combine that with the posture, you're getting much more enhancement. All right. So let's go ahead and start. Okay. First, with our neck. So the way we do is first inhale and take your neck back. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Then the next one, we're going to use the side glance. So for that, you inhale, be straight. Exhale, bend your neck. Do not raise your shoulder. Have your neck bend in such a way that the ears touch your shoulder. What you're doing is you're stretching this side, you're squeezing here, you're activating the lymph nodes over here. Inhale, come back. Do the same thing the other side. Exhale. Inhale, come forward. Okay, now that you know, we're going to combine the first and the second. And to the sides. Good. Now the next one, we're gonna use all the, now you have activated these glands. So now these nodes, now let's go and roll it. You start with your chin in the center, okay? You inhale and take your neck to the back and exhale and bring forward. Inhale and back, exhale, bring forward. Keep doing it. And opposite side. Good. Now we've activated our thyroid area as well while you're including your breath. Okay. Now once that is done, now let's go ahead and activate our arms because that's where you have the second level of lymph nodes. So once you activated it, use your hands, gently tap sideways, sideways. Now that all the fluids are coming down, now we need to flush that out. So we also want to bring the fluids from our armpits. So the way we do, very simple, the armpits, raise your hands up, interlock your fingers and have your palms face to the sky. Okay, like this. And now lift your toes and up. Come down. Do one more time. Always when you're stretching, you always inhale. Exhale, come down. Okay, now relax and wiggle your hands. Now what we're going to do, we're going to activate the nodes. So raise your hands up. Okay, have at least your hip width, your legs, so it supports. Raise your hands up. Okay, and bend it down, bend sideways. Okay, make sure you're stretching your arms as well. Come back, inhale, exhale, the other side. Good. Now take your left hand, put it on your right shoulder, and use your right hand to stretch it. Inhale, exhale, come back. Inhale, exhale, bring it back. One more time. Inhale and exhale. So that's for the basic one. And if you're able to do the one which we use in Gomukha Asana, I'll show you how it looks. Take your hand back, left hand up like this. And use your right hand. You can also do this. How? Holding that, you raise your right hand. Inhale and exhale, bring down this way. Inhale and exhale. You can also do that way if you can, because that also opens up your frozen shoulders, but at the same time, also when you're moving with inhalation and exhalation, you're activating your lymph nodes. All right. So we did for the left side. Now we can go for the right side. So put your right hand on your left shoulder. Take your left hand. Okay. Stretch it. Inhale. And exhale and bring it back. Inhale. Exhale and bring it back. All right. Now we're going to do the next one. These all lymphatic systems, when you drain, your health improves because you're actually helping your drainage system to flush it out with these gentle movements. Anyone can do this. All right. Now what we're going to do, we're going to use our armpits and our neck area to flush it down. So bend your knees, and these feet can be your shoulder width or your hip width, whatever it is your comfort zone. Bend, and by simply bending like this, you're actually having those drainage system go down. However, You can also hold your hands and you can push it up. In this way, you're also activating your armpits. Now you can do some rocking. That way, you have drained the first part and the second part. Now, the very important, and this is especially very important for men and women, because more than 50 million of men are diagnosed with prostate cancer. And also, for women to keep their pelvic area absolutely clean so that not only during the cycles, but also through this yogic postures, you can able to flush out every day when you do this. So one simple technique to flush the inguinal lymphatic nodes is, okay, we're gonna go to do Virabhadrasana, or most famously called the warrior pose. Okay, now take your right leg, bend your right leg, okay, and what I want, the left leg, I want it to be raised like this, right? Not raised, but this should be the shape like that. Okay, so right on the ground, you raise, you put there, and your right leg is 90 degree. Now, the sheer fact that you're stretching like this, your pelvic is already opening up, right? You do this, you can go back and put your hand next to the palm and open it up. See, the way you do it is your both hands should be straight, right? The one at the base and at the top. You're not only flushing the lymph nodes, but at the same time you're squeezing on the right side and you're stretching the left side where you're stretching the kidney, so your adrenal glands gets activated. Okay, now come back to the warrior pose again. Do this, keep doing that. Good. Now the opposite side. Okay, it should be so free for you so that the left leg is left straight and the right leg is at 90 degrees. They both are perpendicular. Now go to the warrior pose. Go back. Just go gracefully down. Keep doing it. See the push, the squeeze on the stomachs. This is also good for folks who are having blood sugar issues, diabetes, pancreatic issues, because we're squeezing those organs. And don't forget, whenever you do, you combine your breath. Okay? Let's remind with the breath, always bending forward, we exhale. Inhale for your pose. Exhale, go down. See the squeeze on the stomach. On the left side, you're squeezing your spleen, your pancreas, your stomach, your intestine. And on the right side, you're actually stretching not only your back, but also your kidneys. Those are all getting rejuvenated as you breathe. And go down. Now we have activated all the glands. Now what we need to do, we need to bring it forward and flush it. So let's go ahead and do a different variation. Okay? Shoulder width or a hip width, or if you're new to this, you can have 3 feet apart. Feet firmly grounded, right leg turns right side. Okay? What I want you to do is, at the pivot of your back, you turn towards the right side. Remember, earlierly, we bend this and we bend now. Now what I'm saying is, I'm asking your entire organ system to be squeezed. Okay? So turn towards the right side. Okay? And your chest and your knee and your thumb or toe, all in straight line. Now, we're gonna interlock our fingers, roll your shoulders back. It's a good stretch. Okay, make sure your left leg is at 90 degrees with the right leg. Exhale. And see if you can go and have your head touch the knee. Same thing, the other side. Anything that we do should be very graceful. And the most important is, these all are at your own disposal. We just need half an hour to just to do the right way. You're not only flushing the lymphatic system, stretching your back, activating your pancreas, liver. Those are the biggest organs for us as far as detoxification, as far as secreting our enzymes. So very important for us to do this in a systematic way, combined with breath and with grace, and bring a smile and be thankful for the moment that you're able to do it. Okay? Turn the other side, left leg 90 degrees with the right. Turn your shoulders. So when you do this posture, you should also imagine the inner thighs are also being stretched. We never use that. Not only the pelvic, but the inner thigh is also being stretched. People with sciatica pains, and any of these lower back pains shooting down all the way from head to the neck, feet, this all will be activated. You're just giving enough blood and prana. All right, you turn, facing towards that side, interlock your fingers, roll your shoulders back, bring a smile, inhale, exhale, and bend forward. Okay, once you're there, use your hands. Good. Now we have drained all of our lymphatic system. So the next one is optional. You could do it, you don't need to do it. But what happens is this will help for people with the lower back pain and a stiff neck and frozen shoulders. That is going to help. Okay? So have a seat. Have a seat. Okay. If you have anyone at your home, bring some saline water, warm water, and quarter teaspoon of salt, preferably sea salt or Himalayan pink salt. I will show for folks who have allergies, insomnia, migraine, ear, nose, throat infection, and headache, and people with anxiety, all of those things, just with salt water and with few breath works, I'm going to show you how you can heal. But before doing that, I'm going to show this one thing. Lie down on your back, bend your legs. See, now I'm trying to activate all the three at the same time. Right leg, right side, turn right. Look towards the left. Okay? And use your hand to hold the knees and stretch. Okay? You're stretching your armpits, you're using this, and you're using your neck, all three. If you're short of time, you can also do this. This is also good for people with lower back. Refer to the lower back module that I did. This will help. Good. Now, the inguinal glands that we activated, we need to flush it and bring it to the neck. How do we do it? Very simple. Raise your hips, look it up. See, it's all draining here. We needed to bring it down. If you want to be a little more, you can raise your leg up. and put the other leg on the toes. Right? You can do that. And then you can also hold your hands and keep the balance. If you're not able to do that, just support this way. And next one I'm going to tell you is the queen of all asanas to drain the entire system. People who have swollen feet, edema, swollen hands, and face, etc. What we do is called Sarva Anga Asana, wherein you raise your legs up, take the support, exhale. See how using gravity, we're going to flush it out, going down. Very simple. And now you can beat this both legs so that you're creating some vibrations to go down. That's it. Now take a good breath. Good. Next, what we're going to do is take a saline water. Okay. So I've used this saline water. What I'm going to do, this one helps to clear your nasal area. Even a drop of a saline water which goes and cleanses, it takes the excess mucus. The mucus pH value and the saline water's pH value are same. So it dissolves the mucus and it brings down the other side. So I'm going to start with a nostril which is dominant. So the way to find it out, you make a cone and find what is dominant. So the right side is dominant for me because I could feel the breath on my right hand. Now I'm going to use that. Okay? So I'm going to bend, push my nasal drops inside. It comes with the left nostril. So it went there. It went to a point where it barely touches the area where the mucus is produced. It activated it because of the saline water. It also cleanses any pathogens, bacteria, virus that are stuck on the mucus. It cleanses and brings the back the other side. Okay, let's do it one more time. So let's do the other side. It may look scary, but it isn't. The body is inherently designed to go in that path, to cleanse our own pathways. So it's scary first time, but as you do, it becomes your second nature to cleanse your own body. How we cleanse our teeth, how we clean our ears with the oil, the same way. Okay, let's go with the left side. Now take a paper towel. We're going to do Kapalbhati, which is forcefully exhaling your breath out. So put towel around your nose and now do breathing. And then have some washcloth. And now do one more time Kapalbhati. That's it. Now we're going to use one nostril at a time. Right nostril we started. Let's start with the left nostril now. close your left nostril with your ring finger and do Kapalbhati. All right. One who does this, your nose problem with is like breathing or allergies or skin rashes or your headache, eyes burning, ears with the pain, headache, migraine, insomnia, you name it. This is one of the 6 swatkarmas that we have in yogic philosophy, right? So Neti is one of it. Okay. Now what we will do is that I will combine the Neti that we have done, the Kriya, along with draining our lymphatic system. The way you do it, it's called Simha Asana, wherein you have your hands right under your shoulder, and this anyone can do it. Kids, elders, anyone they can do it, as long as you do not have any problem with your breathing. Okay, what we do? Inhale, and when you exhale, you stick your tongue out and you exhale. Now, what are you doing? You're actually activating your throat area because this is the area. Now we want to drain it. We drain it by breath. We drain it by our postures like this. So let's do it. Now what we do is that we just exhale with our tongue stuck out. What are we doing? I'm activating our inguinal, our big node in the stomach, as well as our throat. And now that I've stretched my armpits, so all 3 are getting activated with the breath. So you see that now the breath, when you breathe in, goes into the bloodstream, not only cleanses, but also you're expelling with force. So the carbon dioxide, which takes the waste from at a cellular level for all the parts of our body, you're going to expel that. Okay, let's do that. Inhale. Exhale. That's it. And you come, you sit. And now raise your hands with your elbows bent. Inhale. This circulates the prana. The physical posture of this circulates the prana from all the way from our fingertips going to this, to the base, to the stomach, to the nabi, and recirculate. The prana gets recirculated. So inhale and exhale. Stay in that posture. Good. So before I end, I want you to experience how the life force, you feel it, and do this. Sit in Vajrasan this way. What I ask you to do is inhale, put your hands up, exhale, then you bring your hands down this way, like this. Okay? After doing 21 times, I want you to sit and I want you to feel how prana flows in your body. You feel the prana going around your arms, your head gets dizzy, your eyes gets a little warm, and you feel complete vibrations of your entire body tingling with goosebumps. So the way you do it, you keep your eyes closed, raise your hands up, and now follow. When you raise the hands up, you inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, we're going to do 21 times. Good. Rub your palms onto your eye. And that's it. So the next one when I do, I'm going to focus on two things, the next two parts, which is how to fix our own lower back. And second thing is for balancing our blood sugar and how we can activate our pancreas so that we have a control on the blood and on the sugar. That's it. Thank you. Have a beautiful Sunday. I'll see you in the next live session. Thank you.